MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Max Scherzer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Colton Wong. What I love about his game is he's fearless on the pivot. He will hang in there, take a hit, and still get rid of the ball. Nice arm and has good arm strength that allows him to hang around that base a little bit longer than most.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, shortstop, number 9.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Now, this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Scherzer will check at first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
From the stretch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
One coming now to Napoli. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Willie Peralta will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Sean Shea.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Tapped down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
2-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now batting, Mariano Lester. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Peralta's ready. 1-0 on its way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Here's Chris Davis now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bouncer down the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Curveball that time, not even close. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jay on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher Desmond Seaver.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Oliver Ibarra would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 53, Matt Adams.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
First pitch on its way. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a move over to first, a dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Peralta pauses. 2-0 on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Oliver Ibarra. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Oliver Ibarra.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in now, Willie Peralta. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
The shortstop, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Lester has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Standing in, Max Scherzer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Scherzer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He spoils another one and will do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman,
that's
number
exactly
13.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ripped on the ground to first. Great stop by Napoli. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Napoli.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. from the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swinging a soft liner. The underhanded flip. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Mariano Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 18.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch on the way. The high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 32, Matt Adams.
Ready for another chance. Matt Adams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibarra onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, Number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Peralta pauses. Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Here's the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now. Desmond Seaver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he looks at a ball 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Picked up by Peralta. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver Ibarra.
Now at the plate, Oliver Ibarra. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Willie Peralta.
Digging in, Willie Peralta. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Just a bit low, ball 3. Gene Segura would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Braun. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His first homer here in the series, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the box now, Max Scherzer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Braun is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. In now is John Jay. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Kolten Wong. We're through 5 innings here tonight. All even now at 1-1. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Fouled back. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Hit hard to short. Peralta's there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Mariano Lester. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Lester.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Again a 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 32, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ready with another 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Sportsman's Park. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ryan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Ryan Webb.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh.
It sounds so cliche. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
First and second here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another shot now. Desmond Seaver. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Now another 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Wong to his right. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here at Sportsman's Park. All tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Hollins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 30.
Rene Beltran is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready once again, Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Melky Cabrera.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Striding in once again, Johnny Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes Cabrera. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This ball will be chopped foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 2. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up. One there. On to Napoli. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Lincoln Lawler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Lincoln Lawler.
Phil Fowler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth. Hard hit towards center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Standing in, Rene Beltran. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Gene Segura is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still tied 1 apiece. Tom Gorzolani is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
32, Tom Gorzolani.
Mark Reynolds has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Matt Holliday is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And Holiday will not offer at that point. It's a ball and a strike. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 19, John Jay.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to flirt around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Braun going back on it. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Number 13.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Gerard Dyson.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Here's Matt Carpenter. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Mariano Lester is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, 4. And now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to first. Napoli is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 8 full here in game 4. The Cardinals are out in front 2-1. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 3.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fouled back. Ready on 1 and 2. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Here's Chris Davis now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Carlos Martinez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Carlos Martinez.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. he gets the call that time for strike number one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. St. Louis have evened up this league championship series at 2 games apiece, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.